For those that are joining us, thank you so much for joining. My name is Christopher Lefebvre, Chief Strategy Officer of ByteBrew, the only all-in-one analytics platform that bridges your marketing data. And I couldn't be more excited and delighted to be joined today by two people that I've worked with for quite some time now, Ayaz and Junaid. So I'm going to try not to talk I'm going to try to talk as little as possible because we have a lot to learn and a lot to go over the course of the next hour. But I'd like to obviously just start with some brief introductions. So Ayaz, why don't you take us away?
Sure. So I'm Ayaz Malik. I'm CEO of Tiny Kraken Games and Chief Product Officer at the OZ Group of Companies. And yeah, I'm based in Lahore, Pakistan. And I've been in the gaming business for about 8 years now, and in the digital businesses for about 18 years now. Yeah.
Awesome. And Junaid, how about you?
Yeah, so my name is Junaid, and I'm one of the executive game producers at Game District. The Game District is one of the biggest companies in Pakistan. We have around 500, more than 500 employees, 25 different teams, and I lead one of those teams called PlaySpace. And right now we're developing like arcade simulation games. Yeah.
Awesome. And so quick icebreaker question for you both. This is one I feel like I love knowing this about people. So first game you played ever in your life and the game you most recently played. And we'll go around and do that. So Ayaz, how about you? First game you've ever played and the game you most recently played.
Actually, it is so old that I don't even remember its name. It was an Atari game, right?
Okay.
And there was white little pixelated planes which used to shoot and just make way, right?
Okay.
So that
So
was
like
the
kind of a bullet
first
hell
game.
style game.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah.
that. So, and I remember probably I think 3.5 or 4 years at that time. So yeah, my father brought in Atari for himself, and I've been exposed to gaming from that age. Yeah. And
Amazing.
the
Amazing.
latest really good game which I have played, that's God of War. And after that, actually, I play now because of the time shortage. I play more games on mobile compared to consoles or PC.
Hmm.
And the game which I continuously play for about 3 years now, it's Rush Royale.
Nice.
I'm a huge advocate. Yeah.
Yeah. Right on. Sinead, how about you? First game, last game.
Yeah, so when I was born, like my uncle had this Sega Genesis, and he moved out of
Mm,
the and left it behind, and it was the first console that I ever had. And
nice.
the first game I remember playing on it was like Road Rash. It was like a motorbike game that was very
Oh,
aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
honestly,
yeah,
that is one of my favorite games of all time. Road Rash
Uh,
3
yeah.
is one of the best games ever made.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean the combat and the like almost like the roguelike system as you progress and stuff like that. There's a really cool console game or a PC game called Road Redemption, which is like the spiritual successor of it. So if you want to scratch that itch, but didn't you find what do you think with the Sega Genesis controller? Because I recently, not recently, like in the last like 5, 10 years, was playing one and I was like, this has got to be the worst controller ever made, right? It's so big, it's so flat.
Yeah.
Like what? Yeah, absolutely.
So for me, like I was like a kid. I think I was playing it up until I was 8 or 9, and it was all my world. I didn't had anything else to compare with it
Yeah,
with. So I didn't find any issues, but because I have so many consoles now, if I go and look back at it, it would be one of the worst ones. But I found it to be like everything for me.
yeah,
Uh,
so good.
the last game that I
Yeah, it
played
was
is
actually an
recently.
upgrade. Yeah.
What is it?
Sorry,
It was
yes.
actually an upgrade. Sega's controller was actually an upgrade compared to what we had before that. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
on like the Atari with the sticks and everything. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sinead, and most recent game.
Yeah, so the last game I played is like the COD Black Ops 6 that just recently came out. I just wanted to like hop into it and see their new Omni movement that they were
Hmm.
like telling a lot about. And yeah,
Hmm.
that's the last.
Very cool. Very cool. My very first game, so this will age me as well, but my very first game was on a Commodore 64 computer, and it was Oregon Trail, the original. And I'll never forget it. It was quite a Christmas morning. Normally Christmas morning, you'd come down and see the Christmas lights and, have hot cocoa and stuff like that. But this one year we came down and all we saw was the glow of the green monitor in the dark room. It was like we were in a submarine. and my life has never really been the same since. And the game I most recently played, not including like a little bit of Tower Archer and Superstore, Supermarket Simulator, just to refresh my memory. I'm Canadian, so I play a lot of hockey video games. I play a lot of EA NHL, deep in the EA Sports NHL franchise. So I really enjoy playing that.